Sometimes you have no idea on which highlighter to use, so come with me in my quest for the ultimate highlighter. Hello shapeshifter and doppelgangers alike, I'm MyTG Cosplay and welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about my quest for the universal highlighter, or in other words, is there a good highlighter to use where I just cannot find a highlighter of the color that I need? So before we jump into the video, I encourage you to give a like and subscribe to the channel for more cosplay makeup tips and tricks. You can also follow me on Instagram to see a picture of my makeups, and you can find the link in the description. So that being said, let's start the quest for the universal highlighter. First, I just want to talk about the problem I have with highlighters for the kind of makeup that I do. So normally for beauty makeup you get highlighter in the natural shades like those. You have like golden, pink, you have more bronzy highlighter. Those are pretty great for beauty makeup, but obviously for cosplay makeup or special effects makeup you may need more. You may need some crazy colors. Obviously for those kind of color you can always use eyeshadow, but an eyeshadow will not necessarily give you as much of a shine as a highlighter. So sometimes you do really need a crazy or unusual color highlighter. So the best place or the best brand where I find those kind of highlighter is with Jeffree Star Cosmetic. I do really love the Northern Light palette. I use it a lot. I'll show it. So as you can see, you do have really good, more unusual color. You have like that blue, purple, you have kind of lilac, orange, golden, and you have that white iridescent with green undertones, which is very unusual but quite pretty. I mean, I love those kind of palette, but even there, and even with even if you include like the Skin Frost, like the highlighter singles from Jeffree Star, there's still some color that are missing. Like it's very hard to find like a red highlighter, a gray highlighter. It makes sense. I mean, that's not the kind of product that you will use for beauty makeup. But even there, sometimes, even if you have those unusual colors of highlighter, there's a situation where it won't even fit. Like, what color of highlighter should you use over like a pattern, like a camouflage pattern that you want to highlight in some spot like the makeup you saw in the intro. So that's what kind of triggered me to look for a universal highlighter that I could use everywhere, and to search maybe outside of the classical highlighter products that we see. So I tried 3 different products before I found a product that I do think is the universal highlight. I mean, up to now, until I find maybe something better. But yeah, I just want to show you all the product that I tried, what I liked, what I disliked about it, and yeah, that's the quest for the universal highlighter. So let's make our first stop in our quest of the universal highlighter. So the first product I tried in my quest for the universal highlighter was the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb in shade How Many Carats. So the first time I heard about this product, it was in a Tati Westbrook video. It was like the best product of 2018, and she talked about it as a translucent highlighter. So it really grabbed my attention. I was like, well, translucent highlighter, that's a very good product that could be used as a universal highlighter. So I decided to give it a try. It was kind of expensive. I mean, it's $50 at Sephora, so but I was hey, it's worth it. At least it's worth trying. So this is what it looks like. Be careful, especially if you use body paint and a lot of eyeshadows, especially with the tool you're using to dip in the pan, because the product can get dirty really quickly. I mean, I cleared it, but there's some like blue grayish spot, so be careful. It's really silky, so it's really have a nice texture. So it's a kind of very tricky product that can give you different results depending on which tool you're using to apply it. For most of the time I used it like I did with my Demise makeup. I needed highlighter over gray body paint, so I used this bad boy over here and I applied it with my finger. So if you, as you can see, It is translucent, you can still see my skin through. It have that kind of white finish, so I will do a quick highlight, kind of butchering it, but still, at least you will see how it applies. So as you can see, it's very reflective. It is translucent. It gives a kind of really wet finish. It's also very glittery and sparkly, and I know not everybody is a fan of glittery highlighter because glitter just sticks everywhere and it's really hard to remove. So, by the way, you know what I use when I have a hard time removing glitters from my face? Masking tape. Seriously, it does kind of work. That's some, like, you just apply over the glitters. I mean, it will catch a lot of it, then you can just do it like that, but yeah, masking tape for glitter, it works pretty well. So yeah, there's that. It can be hard to remove. The other way I applied it that was really interesting was using a powder brush, because I did it with for my Sableye makeup. Okay, it was one of my first makeup. I wanted to recreate a creepier version of a Pokemon that have like gemstone as for eyes. So okay, yeah, but it was one of my first. So, but it was really interesting. I applied it pretty much all over my face. I took the picture with very low lighting, pretty much only with a flash of my smartphone, and it really helped to create that kind of diamond veil effect. So you had all those little bits that caught the light, and it was really interesting. I don't know other kind of product with which I could have that same kind of effect. So it can give a pretty good bold effect. It gives you more like of a wet finish, but even there I was like, yeah, I kind of like it. It kind of worked, but it's kind of little too glittery for me. So I just wanted to pursue my quest for the universal highlighter. So now let's jump on the second product I tried in my quest. So the second product I tried in my quest for the universal highlighter was the Beauty Blender Glass Glow Shinelighter. So it's around $33 at Sephora. It's really similar to a transparent gloss. So what they say is that you can apply it everywhere on the face. Obviously you can apply it on your lips, but you can use it as a highlighter, you can use it as an eyeshadow topper as well. So normally what I do with it is I apply it like with a concealer brush, with an eyeshadow packing brush, or with a liner brush. So how I came up for this product is I was looking to do my, I had a collab doing a Colossal Titan makeup. Basically Colossal Titan is like a human without skin, so you see the bone and the muscles, and I wanted something to highlight the muscle to give that kind of wet finish without using fake blood, because like he's not bleeding. So I was looking, like, I tried in the past some red lip gloss, but I was like, nah, I'm not really sure. I was looking for a transparent lip gloss, and the seller at Sephora told me about this product that just came out. I was like, yeah, that's kind of surprising. I never heard any beauty guru talked about it. It does claim to be very versatile, so hey, I'll give it a try. So I'll give it a try for my Colossal Titan makeup. This makeup, the photo shoot was done with a photographer in a studio, so obviously he had very good lighting, he had the right professional material. So on those photos, it gave a really good result. It was really grabbing the light. I did use applied it mostly with a liner brush, and it caught the light. It got that wet finish that I was looking for. So I was really pleased. Then the week after, I did a cosplay of Nomu from My Hero Academia, and manga and anime. And basically, like, he has an exposed brain, so I used it I did it using a pink body paint topped with a pink eyeshadow, and I used a packing brush to apply the Shinelighter. And this time I took the picture with my cell phone, and I was a little disappointed. Maybe it's really because we had professional equipment for the Colossal Titan, because this time it wasn't showing as much. I noticed as well that it kind of mixed back with the body paint, so it reactivated the body paint, it kind of mixed with it, so in the end I wasn't gaining that much shine. So I'll just do a quick swatch with it. So yeah, it's come in a squeeze tube. It is very liquid. It looks a little bit like a more liquid kind of Vaseline or lip gloss. It's not that sticky, but it's pretty much oily. You can see it does give a really wet finish. It does reflect light pretty good. But the problem is that I feel if you use it also over foundation, I haven't tried, but I suspect it will give the same result as over body paint. It can mix back with it. So I think it's more usable as a lip gloss. And for a highlighter, I'm not totally sold about it. I mean, it's interesting, it gives you a wet finish, you can do really interesting effects with this product, but it was not the universal highlighter I was looking for. Especially using it over pattern, it can mix things up pretty well. So I continued, and I think I found with the third product what I think is the universal highlighter set. So let's jump into it. And now, the final step in our quest for the Universal Highlighter, the product that I think, up to now at least, which is the closest to be the Universal Highlighter, is the Becca Skin Perfector in shade Pearl. So, I mean, the Becca highlighters are already well known in the beauty industry, but what's so special about this one is because it's hard to find a true pure white highlighter. And that's the fact that it's a white highlighter that make it stand out. I'm really talking about the shade Pearl. So it's around $50 at Sephora. The first time I tried it was for my Stormtrooper makeup look. So obviously I was covering my face with white body paint, but I needed something to get that kind of plastic finish. So I tried it, I applied it with a fan brush, I applied it pretty much all over my face, and it gave really good result. The thing I really like about it is it's finely milled, but at the same time it's not a dry highlighter, because sometimes you get those really finely milled highlighter that are dry, but when you apply them over heavy foundation or over body paint, it can emphasize texture and look like crocodile skin, or you know, like that old leather couch that is like all cracked up. Yeah, that kind of finish that you don't want. This highlighter is finely milled, but it doesn't give you that undesirable finish, so I really liked it. So also it kind of makes sense for a universal highlighter. I mean, when you look at highlight in picture, it always looks kind of white because it reflects a lot of light. So using a white highlighter makes sense. So I tried it over body paint, over a different color, and obviously you be careful to not apply too much. I won't apply it with my finger because you can apply too much, but using a fan brush, I mostly like to use the smaller, more concentrated fan brush. You can get good results. You can get that highlight. It's a little more subtle, but it won't hide what's beneath. So that's what I really like about it. So I'll do a quick swatch with the fan brush. I suck at applying eyeliner now. Trying to do like beauty makeup. So as you can see, it's a little bit easier to blend than the other products, but it gives you a good shade. You can still see the color of my skin. It does give you a really nice finish. It doesn't emphasize too much texture. So that's why I do believe this is the closest I can get now from a universal highlighter. So is there any good product that I don't know about and I should try? If so, leave it in the comments down below. So let's summarize all this with side-by-side swatches, shall we? So let's first go with the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb. Then the Beauty Blender Shinelighter. And then the Becca Skin Perfector and Shade Pearl. So you can see how they reflect light, how the different kind of finishes they each give. So now you see the three products side by side. So I hope this will guide you in your own quest for the universal or the ultimate highlighter. And now I'm back with makeup on. So I did a face paint of Rita Revolto from the old school Power Rangers. I have used the Becca white highlighter on both sides, as much on the white side than on the camo side. So I hope you really enjoyed the video. If so, please feel free to give a like and subscribe to my channel in order to see more transformation video, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye!